Although Venice Beach has a reputation of being a free-spirited city, residents are angry with people living in their neighborhood in recreational vehicles. Valley View News' Karen Castro has the story.
Some consider this home, but recreational vehicles have become an issue for residents of Venice Beach. Officials say there are over 250 RVs parking in Residential Street. Several claims have been recently reported of illegal activity happening inside RVs. A few weeks ago, a woman was arrested for dumping human waste on this street. This man, who wants to keep his identity anonymous, says he likes Venice because of lenient parking restrictions.
They know that we live here, but they don't bother us.
He has been living alone in this motorhome for 15 years. When the municipal parking lot closes at Venice Beach around sundown, just a few blocks from where I'm standing right now, many recreational vehicles make their way down surface streets like this one, where they park overnight at no cost. But a recent law may force RV owners out of this neighborhood. LA City Council passed a law prohibiting vehicles over 7 feet high or 22 feet long from parking overnight. KMBC reported that councilman of the Venice Beach area, Bill Rosendahl, wants to develop a procedure for reporting, cleaning up, investigating, and prosecuting anyone caught dumping human waste. Rosendahl also told the LA Times he wants to create a program that will allow qualified people living in RVs to park in lots as long as they agree to participate in social services that will help them find permanent housing.
But he's got this mistaken idea that he can create a program, come up with services, find parking lots, and move all these folks into some other location where they can get the, quote, help that they need.
Ryavec says that the vast majority of people are living in RVs by choice. The newly enacted law comes after the California Coastal Commission declined the residents' request of a parking permit system. The Venice Stakeholder Association has sued the California Coastal Commission, claiming that rejection of the request violates the Coastal Act. In Venice Beach, I'm Karen Castro for Valley View News. Republican Senate candidate Carly Fiorina is criticizing Democratic Senator Barbara Boxer. Fiorina's press secretary says Boxer failed to create new jobs in California. She says Boxer voted in favor of an unsuccessful stimulus plan which gave middle-class families the largest tax break. But Governor Schwarzenegger says the stimulus plan has created more than 150,000 jobs.
Coming up, we have the highlights of the 2010 MTV Video Music Awards.
Plus, we check out the different flavors of the Beverly Hills Food and Wine Festival. A group in Los Angeles lends a helping hand to students. Valley View News reporter Fabiola Franco has more in the newsroom.
School's in session and kids enjoyed free school supplies at the Fresh Start event. During these economic times, they couldn't have asked for more. Back to school started with a bang. Service Employees International Union hosted its first annual kickoff event by uniting families and children during these difficult economic times. The event focused on the needs of the community by giving away thousands of backpacks, free haircuts for the boys, and free manicures for the girls.
I like to come here because I want to get stuff for my school to get ready. I want to get like a new backpack, like get stuff, news.
You can get free backpacks for people that can't afford it, and it's very good for the community.
Attendees even participated in free health screenings. Entertainment for the families was a must, and plenty of food was provided. Children as well as parents were grateful for the donations and couldn't have asked for more. We're very grateful. Apart from this event being a distraction for the kids, it's also an enormous help with all the school supplies they're giving away. It's a motivation for the kids to keep on with their education. As Los Angeles approaches a high unemployment rate, families are searching for ways to cut down on cost. Even a simple donation of a backpack and a pencil can be an enormous help.
Thanks for being with us all.
Volunteers and council members were at hand to motivate people to vote in the upcoming elections, to push for a better community and a better school year.
This is our Fresh Start Festival, Working Families Community Festival. This is the start to introduce ourselves to not only the community, but to give back to the community, give back to our members.
Right now, there are a lot of families that are in a lot of need. The unemployment rate in LA County alone is almost at 13.5%.
The idea for the Fresh Start Festival came in response to the struggles facing California families and the need to work together in order to get our country back on track. I'm Fabiola Franco, back to you in the studio.
Here's the scoop.
Now for entertainment, here's Clemisha McDaniel.
The MTV Video Music Awards came to Los Angeles this year at the Nokia Theater.
Goes to
Lady Gaga scored big, taking away 8 Moon Men trophies. She accepted her award for Best Video wearing a costume that appeared to be made out of slabs of meat. Gaga had been nominated for a record 13 categories, including female pop and dance music videos. Justin Bieber won his first Moon Man for Best New Artist.
It means a lot to my family. Come from a little town in Canada. I never thought I'd be in this position.
Bieber's music mentor Usher performed his hit song, Oh My Gosh, featuring will.i.am. Other performances included Eminem with his song Not Afraid featuring Rihanna. Eminem won Best Male and Hip Hop Video. Beverly Hills celebrated wine and food with some of the top chefs who prepared it. Valley View reporter Matt Vanderveer has more.
90210 was a zip code to be in during the recent Labor Day weekend. Hundreds of people have come to the Beverly Hilton Hotel for the Taste of Beverly Hills, an annual food and wine festival where chefs from around the world have come to showcase their culinary masterpieces. Cooking demos, DJs, and celebrity chefs covered the hotel grounds, including Chef Ted Allen, host of TV Food Network's new show, Chopped. He even cracked jokes about chefs' egos while guest judging on Bravo's Top Chef.
Some chefs are jerks.
The theme of this particular session was called Secrets from the Kitchen and Cellar, where chefs explain new ways of enjoying food and wine. Guests paid a hefty price to enjoy the festivities, $150 to be exact. Guests got to enjoy select wines from all over the world, including close-to-home wineries in Paso Robles, to tasting wines all the way from France. But champagne was on the menu for these women.
We started with the Prosecco.
Yeah, we went straight to the Prosecco. But then we got some other little stuff, but the Prosecco, yes.
Restaurants from all over Los Angeles handed out business cards as well as some of their specialty dishes, like this halibut taco and this spiced mini hot dog with the secret ingredient, Fritos. Chef David Lefebvre boasts about his delicious oysters.
We're talking about seafood, pristine seafood, at its best. There's nothing better.
Roger Mooking was there to promote his new show, Everyday Exotic. He wants to make cooking less stressful.
I want to introduce you to new ingredients, teach you how to shop for it, what to look for, how do you know if it's fresh, so that you're not intimidated by it anymore, and incorporate it into everyday things. So it's like coriander meatloaf or 5-spice lamb burger.
In Beverly Hills, I'm Matt Vanderveer reporting for Valley View News.
Oscar fans will have the opportunity to claim a spot along the red carpet for next year's Oscar ceremony. Fans can apply online to take part in a random drawing for bleacher seats. Only 700 seats are available. The 83rd Academy Awards will take place on Sunday, February 27, 2011. If you're interested in getting your spot on the red carpet, you can log on to www.oscars.org/bleachers. With the Oprah Winfrey Show coming to an end, Oprah continues to captivate her audience. On the premiere of her 25th and final season, she shocked her audience, not with cars this time, but with something just as extravagant. Oprah surprised the 300 people that were in her studio audience by telling them that she was taking them all on a trip to Australia. Oprah is set to launch her own network called Oprah Winfrey Network. It will debut on cable early January. That's it for entertainment. Now we go back to Karen.
Coming up in sports, the U.S. men's basketball team in FIBA World Championship.
And the results of the Trojans' first home game of the season.